It's another day on the farm. Another day, another hustle. Oh, I'm live. I'm live. I'm live. I'm live. I'm going live. It's been a while I went live. I've actually been very busy. But today I decided to go live to show you guys how I'm going to feed my fish locally pelleted catfish feed. For a long time now, I only use the factory ones, the ones that are like packaged and you buy in the market for a long time now, over 4 years. That's what I use. But recently, a friend convinced me to try out his product, and I'll be giving a review. I promised him that I was going to give a review on the feed. So today I'll be trying it. Today I'll be feeding my catfish with the locally pelleted um, feed to see how they respond, see how they like it. Yeah, so that's what I'll be doing today. It's 3 o'clock and I'm feeding my fish late because I was busy processing an order for smoked fish on the farm. So I just sent out um, the order now. And yeah, so I'm getting to, let me show you guys the feed. Take this is bring it close. This is what the feed looks like. I'll be can they see it? This is what it looks like. And I'll be feeding them to see how they like it. I think it's this is sinking feed or maybe semi sinking feed. It doesn't sink fast. I think it's some of them would float for a bit. So yeah, I'll be feeding my fish this and see how they like it. If any of you uses local feed, please let me know in the comment section if your fish like it, depending on the kind of fish though. I don't know what is this, what size is this, but I know most local feed are not, it's hard to cut them in sizes, to chop them up in sizes. But this one should be like the 6 mm. Yeah, should be the 6 mm also. So I'll be feeding my Heterobranchus badosalis catfish. This is what they'll be eating today. This is what they'll be eating today. I don't know if I should. Okay, well, maybe if any of you likes this thing, but then let's feed first. Let me just try it out. I don't know if they like it. Put the camera. Why are they going to the other side? This is where the feed is. Okay. They are used to sinking feed, so I think they are still trying to jump up to pick up the feed. So let me see. I don't know. I'm not understanding the feed, but let me try pouring a, a large quantity at once to see. Hmm. So this is the disadvantage of sinking feed, right? You don't even see whether your fish is eating it or not. Of course, I want to believe they are eating it because it's feed, right? And it was formulated for them to smell and consume or taste. Sorry, because catfish they don't smell. For them to taste and consume. But because I use an earthen pond, I feel like the fish bring the camera. Because I use an earthen pond, I feel like if the feed lands down in deep in the water, it will get mixed up in mud, and I don't know if the fish will pick it up. This is just me. I don't know. I don't know if they'll pick it up. I feel like for earthen ponds, it will be better. For sorry, concrete ponds. People who use concrete ponds and trampoline ponds would enjoy this feed more. But for me, that is using an earthen pond, and I don't know if my fish is eating it or not. See, everywhere is just calm. Come here, bring the camera. Everywhere is just calm. I mean, I can just see some movement. I can just see some movement in the water, but I don't even know if it's towards. I don't know if it's no. Keep it here. I don't know if they are actually that movement is for feeding. They are picking up the feed, or it's something else, or if they are trying to look for the feed and they can't find it. I don't know what. I don't know. And for feed that manage to sink under the water, I don't know if they are able to pick it up. Oh, okay. Let me give them. Let me give. Oh, this feed actually sinks pretty fast. They are not semi feeding sinking at all. They actually sink pretty fast. Am I safe? Eh? Lafiya? Oh, but this is the kind of feed that is perfect for when you're when because catfish are bottom feeders, right? So they enjoy feeding under the water. They don't enjoy coming up. So I think this kind of feed is perfect for them, and especially when you don't want your fish coming on top water for any other reason. You don't want them to come on top of the water. You want them to remain under. Yeah. Oh, this is the last feed, and so far I'm not enjoying feeding at all. might have to get used to this if at all I'm going to continue giving them this feed. But I'm not enjoying feeding at all because I'm not seeing my catfish coming up to eat. I'm not seeing them. What do you guys think? Would you feed your fish sinking feed? Would you feed your fish sinking feed? Are you like me? Do you want to see your fish coming out to eat so you can monitor them, and the rush causes excitement, dopamine, adrenaline, all the lean lean lean. If you're like me that enjoy seeing catfish feed on top of the water, please drop a comment so I don't feel alone. Drop a comment, let me know. Say we are in this together. Ooh, that's the last. Yeah, so let me share why I decided to try this sinking feed. So my fish are about 8 months now. They are well above 1 kg. Um, I want to boost them, and it is believed that sinking feed add more weight to matured catfish, right? Because of their body weight, it's easier for them to feed at the bottom, and it usually contains like protein. It contains a higher level of protein for them. Um, yeah, as compared to the floating feed. So the floating pellets have, because of the process of what is the process again that makes it float, that makes the feed float? It reduces the protein level, but the sinking feed has protein, you know, higher level of protein. That's why I wanted to try it. Doesn't make me happy, but I don't know. I don't know if I will be able to feed my fish sinking feed. I don't know. I don't know. I think I have to go home and think and brainstorm over it. If I'll feed my catfish sinking feed. But yes, I just brought out this quantity to try them with. I'll give them like 10 minutes and then I'll come back with floating feed and see what quantity of floating feed they consume after this quantity. Usually they can finish about 3.5 of this rubber, 3.5, 4 of this rubber. But I just gave them 1.5. So let me see what quantity they are able to finish. That will give me an idea how, you know, how much of the feed they've consumed and if they are a bit satisfied. If some of them are a bit satisfied. I'm going to go now and get the other floating feed to give them to try. So let's go. Da za ka taimake ni flushing. Ko? Hmm. Um, hold it for me. I'm just going to I'm just going to give them this after them with the local feed. And I said I was going to wait for 10 minutes and then bring this quantity of floating feed to see how they respond. Hold the camera well like this. Yes. Yeah, so this is my floating feed from a popular brand. This is 9 mm, and I'm just going to try feeding them with the 9 mm to see. So yeah, let's go. Show them the pond. Okay. I think they actually fed on the sinking feed because this isn't how they respond to feed. So I can tell that some of them have eaten. They've whet their appetite. I can Let me pour some more to see. Okay. Let me go there. Let me pass. Mm, thank you. So I want to see if they can finish this quantity of feed. They usually finish more than this, but because I've given them uh about 8 kg of sinking feed, I can see that their response is a bit slow to the floating feed, which means they've actually consumed. Some of them have consumed the sinking feed, so that's good. I wasn't happy at first because I didn't see them eat, and that's what gives me joy. Gives me joy. Seeing my catfish come on top of the water to eat is what gives me joy. But which one do you prefer though? Your farmer, let me know in the comment section. Sinking feed or floating feed? Let me show the camera. Bring the camera. Let me know in the comment section. Drop a message if you prefer sinking feed or floating feed. And also let me know which one is better, because I mean most people prefer sinking feed, but let me know which one is better. Even if you use the floating feed, yeah, I said most people prefer floating feed. Even if you use if you use floating feed but sinking feed is better, let me know. Okay, so I can make my decision, because I'm all about my catfish growth. I can deprive myself of the satisfaction I get from them coming up to feed. I can deprive myself that, as long as they are doing okay and as long as they are eating, as long as they are growing big, as long as I'll have money after I sell, as long as my investment is coming back and my return is also in a large quantity. So yeah, which one is better? Which one is better? I feel like I'll have to do a culture test. Is that what they call it? I'll select some fish here, move them to a different pond, feed feed that pond with sinking feed and feed another pond with floating feed and compare. I think that's what I would do. But they're already showing the sign that they are full, so I'm just going to return the remaining. Just going to return the remaining feed. I actually enjoy um raising really big catfish. That's why I don't do the short production cycle. I really enjoy. Dubamunchin.